The views and opinions expressed by the guest author or speaker during this live session are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Reader's Magnet. The content shared is for informational purposes only and does not constitute endorsement or promotion of any particular belief, ideology, or product.
Hello, authors, book lovers, and storytellers. Welcome to another awesome day here at RM Hive, and you're tuning in to Reader's Magnet's featured author interview. I'm your host, Ravan, and our featured author today is a certified wellness, fitness, nutrition, and life coach who is passionate about helping people create healthier, happier, and more purposeful lives. Guided by faith, personal accountability, and years of coaching experience, she empowers others to embrace change, overcome challenges, and become the best version of themselves. Her message is simple yet powerful. Lasting transformation begins with the choices we make every day. She is the author of Stop Holding On to Your Shift. Let's all welcome Kathryn Mcknight. Hi, Kathryn. Thank you for joining us here today. How are you?
Hi, Ravon. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for having me.
Yes. And by the way, for all our viewers out there, Kathryn Mcknight's book called Stop Holding On to Your Shift will be featured at the Reader's Magnet booth in September. So go ahead. If you are available and you can go to Chicago book event on September 12 and 13, her book will be displayed at the Reader's Magnet booth. And Kathryn, I want to know more about this book because I love the title. Stop holding on to your shift because it's like an it's like an advice from a friend, and I'd really love to know more about this. So, what inspired you to write "Stop Holding On to Your Shift," and what core message do you want readers to walk away with?
What inspired me to write Stop Holding On to Your Shift is I've always had a lifelong desire to write a book. And I
Mm-hmm.
always have loved lifting people up and
Mm-hmm.
bringing out the best in others. So, this book, my own personal story, my own journey inspired me to share what I've done in order to stop holding on to my shift, where the F is
Mm-hmm.
very small. So, it's basically over the years, I've watched how we can make let our thoughts and assumptions and perceptions trap us in cycles that we don't even know we're repeating. So
Mm-hmm.
I wrote the book because I wanted to give people the stepping stones of the cycles and
Mm-hmm.
show them that shifting is possible and it's very necessary.
Mm-hmm. So, was there a defining moment in your own life when you realized you were holding on to an old shift?
Yes, absolutely. I've had a lot of defining moments in my own life. And in
Mm-hmm.
order for me to uncover some of the other ones, I first had to realize that alcohol, I had to look at my relationship with alcohol and how it was affecting and clouding my judgment. And
Mm-hmm.
it's funny because on the outside, everything looked great. You know, I had a ton of
Mm-hmm.
friends, a great family, wonderful job. So I was in denial. I didn't realize there was an issue with it because everything seemed okay. But I knew somewhere down deep inside something wasn't okay because I had a
Mm-hmm.
pattern. And it was a repetitive pattern of relationships where it was just a different face, same
Mm-hmm.
ending. And I was always looking for somebody else to change or point my finger like
Mm-hmm.
it's you instead of looking within at myself. And so the defining moment was that one day when I just had enough of feeling
Mm-hmm.
like exhausted and tired of
Mm-hmm.
these relationships that weren't, it wasn't their fault or my fault, it's just the compatibility, the
Mm-hmm.
communication style, the things weren't quite lined up. And that's where alcohol was judging or not judging, clouding my judgment and
Mm-hmm.
getting in my way of being true to myself. So that's one
Mm-hmm.
of many defining moments.
Oh, so you've actually mentioned like there's a pattern in your life that you follow before, and I know a lot of people are afraid of new things, afraid of change, and I want to ask that because yours has actually created a positive change. So
Yeah.
how did letting go change you?
Yeah, so letting go, I like to say let go, let God, and really
Mm-hmm.
like stop
Love that.
trying to carry everything on my shoulders, things that aren't mine to carry, other
Mm-hmm.
people's opinions that don't affect me. You know, we get tangled up in somehow in life to different
Mhm.
experiences we may have encountered. And we just start having these thought processes or belief systems that aren't working
Mhm.
for us. When we let go and just surrender and say, I'm done, I just
Mhm.
want peace, happiness, I want to feel really good in my mind, my body, my soul. I want to feel
Mhm.
healthy and light on my feet and just energetic. We have to let go. We have to stop
Mhm.
trying to control anything in our life, people, places, things. So letting go is very freeing. It's amazing. It brings positive results.
I love how you said, let go and let God, and there's a positive result because I believe it's actually very difficult to actually get out of a pattern, and you made it. So this is
Yes.
for all the other people out there as well. So I want to know as well, Catherine, who did you write this book for, and what struggles or transitions do you hope it helps them navigate?
You know, this book is written for anybody,
Mm-hmm.
starting with adolescence all the way up to any age, because
Mm-hmm.
it's a book about the discovering ourselves and the
Mm-hmm.
discovery of, who are we and what do we really want, and
Mm-hmm.
who have we, what's the mask that we might be wearing, why, when we go and
Yes.
delve into our own self and learn who we are, then we change. We have the transformation. And
Mm-hmm.
with that transformation comes this feeling of being alive and our true
Mm-hmm.
self. And there's just nothing better than that. So everybody qualifies. And there's always something in our life that we could improve on. There's something
Mm-hmm.
getting in our way, whether it is an addiction of food or
Mm-hmm.
gossip or shopping, anything that's blocking us from having our healthiest relationships with our family, our friends, our coworkers, or just feeling fulfilled in our life. So
Mm-hmm.
this book is the blueprint on how to smash limited beliefs and overcome
Mm-hmm.
anything blocking us from letting go and stop holding on to our shift. So it's for
Yes.
anybody, really, truly. It fits anybody out there that wants to be.
Yeah.
They just have to want to be better.
Yes. And it's what I mentioned a while ago. I love the title. So, stop holding on to your shift. It's like a friend. So it is a friend. It is a friend, It gives you advice, your own experiences and how you actually made a change or made a shift, another shift in your life, which actually created a positive impact. Right now I actually just I've just seen this comments on Facebook. I want to read it to you because they are good. I love reading these comments to you as well. From Jennifer Jackson, she said, "Such an uplifting conversation. Thank you for sharing your wisdom." And we have from Quentin Marsh. Quentin said, "I feel so inspired listening to Catherine's journey." Yeah, Quentin, you should really get this book. It's available on Amazon. So again, that's Stop Holding On to Your Shift. And we have from Abigail Foster. She said, "Change can be difficult, but your message is a wonderful reminder that new beginnings often require letting go of the familiar." Yes, that is actually I love how you actually put that as well, Abigail. And going back to our featured author, Catherine. So, this is for your process. So, what was the most? Let me just check it here. Okay, what was the most challenging part of writing this book, and what surprised you during the process?
One of the most challenging parts is just getting started. Just, you could have this desire all forever in your life and
Mm-hmm.
not just go for it. And remember, it's okay to write it and it not be the perfect way that you wish for it to be, because mine, I feel like I rushed. But what mattered the most to me was connecting with the audience, connecting with the reader, that they understand, they relate, that it's
Mm-hmm.
relatable. And for me, I took my truthful life story and
Mm-hmm.
I put it into writing of what I did to become who I am today, to get rid of that old way of dealing with things in life, whether it be
Mm-hmm.
just overreacting or over. And it's not to say we ever fully are perfect, but we do transform and we do have a breakthrough where we are changed and able to handle life in such a different way.
Mm-hmm.
The way we think, the way we see. I mean, and I say God is the power source, because with
Yes.
God, it's very much doable. Like on my
Yeah.
own, no, but I'm very connected to God. The spiritual aspect is
Yes.
everything that has to do with this book. You have to be connected in order
Yes.
to have that strength to have the transformation and see, that it's a gift when we just surrender. Like I said, let go and let God come into us when we want it and we ask for it. We get what we want. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, the hardest part is just making sure that it speaks to people in a way that they believe in themselves. They understand this is for anybody, like
Mm-hmm.
anybody that wants to have a better, healthier way in life with everything they do, and including how they, self acceptance is huge, and fully
Mm-hmm.
embracing ourself 100%, letting go of these thoughts or the words that some past coach or somebody said
Mm-hmm.
that did some damage. Having the ability to be free of all of that and having a whole new renewed mindset is everything. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you.
Nice. And actually, just I've seen some comments here as well saying, thank you for sharing such an encouraging perspective. And this interview motivated me to reflect on what I need to let go of. Oh yes, Tasha. Get your copy of Stop
Yay.
Holding On to Your Shift, available on Amazon. Abigail said, agree. I'm sure many readers will find hope in knowing that every ending can also be the beginning of something new. Yes, yes, Abigail. So, Catherine, so if readers only remember one thing from your book, what do you hope it is and why?
Well, your mindset is your entire life. I would say
Wow.
know your why. Why does this matter? Because when you are truly connected to your why, for me, it
Mm-hmm.
was because I had children and
Mm-hmm.
I wanted them to see that no matter what we walk through in life, we can
Mm-hmm.
become empowered by
Mm-hmm.
taking these steps. We can let go of all shame and guilt, because that is not of
Mm-hmm.
God. We're not supposed to live there. And we're supposed to be happy in the now and live in the present, so that we can I want to be fully there and present for my children and everybody,
Mm-hmm.
because that is contagious and it brings them up and it makes them, if they go through a slippery slope in life or some really
Mm-hmm.
weird things occur, they know that, what, this is just a part of my life. This is just a chapter. This is not the ending. And
Mm-hmm.
so the main message I want people to have is just to understand God is your power source. You've got to have that connection in order to overcome the trials and tribulations that are going to come during the process, and not to be patient with yourself, to
Mm-hmm.
give yourself grace, to don't ever expect perfection, but just you'll be amazed at just taking action, baby steps, and what transpires along the way. Like a year from now, how you'll be like, oh
Mm-hmm.
my gosh, look how far I've come, and really letting
Yeah.
go. So that's the main message.
I love that. It actually comes with what you said a while ago as well. Like let go, let God, and know your why. It actually
Yes.
gives you a direction, right? So I love how you actually
Mhm.
have those words together because they just blend in together. They're so positive, and they give you a direction. And right now, Catherine, I would like to give the spotlight to you. Tell us where we can find the book, or if you have some projects that you also want to promote as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ravon. So the book is on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. There is the ebook as well as the paperback. And I am going to be in Chicago at the event that we're doing, the Printers
Mm-hmm.
Row, in
Yes.
September. I'm looking forward to that. I'm on Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram. If anybody ever wants to reach out through Messenger, feel free to. I'd love to chat with you. I'm open. I also have a YouTube channel. It's a
Wow.
mix, with my promotion on the book.
Uh-huh.
It talks about the modules and the action steps, and just
Mm-hmm.
identifying our problem and taking steps to how to overcome things so we can be in the now. So what you would find on
Mm-hmm.
my YouTube is a lot of it has to do with mind, body, soul, fitness, nutrition, and just the different things that we need to do, sleeping and taking care of ourselves in order to truly have this process work for us. We have to do the work, but it's fun work. It's fun work. So,
All right.
thank you.
Kathryn Mcknight, everybody. Get your copy of Stop Holding On to Your Shift, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And also check her out on YouTube. You just search Kathryn Mcknight and learn more about her and her, her magic of coaching and directing you to a more positive life. So, Kathryn, thank you for joining us here today. It has been an awesome time with you here at RM Hive.
Thank you so much, Ravon. It's been very fun. Very fun.
Yes. And guys, let's open the pages and unravel the secrets of your personal odyssey. And I believe that your ink never runs dry. So go tell your story, storyteller. This is your host, Ravon. And as we say it here at Readers Magnet, we share your story with the world. Bye for now. Stay awesome.
Awesome.